Adorable Squirrel visits her favorite person every day. Sometimes, having a tight schedule can feel like a burden. But this counselor at a junior high school in Texas is very happy to go to work every morning. She even goes on summer holidays, but only to complete a different task: see her furry friends and feed them.
Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Crystal Herta goes early to school every day to help her students. But part of her routine in the morning is also to feed the local squirrels. Wait until you hear her story. It will melt you to the core. Herta's morning is a bit different for the last 3 years. She said that her office window points out to this huge tree and we have a ton of squirrels. She saw a special squirrel, who needed extra help to survive. You won't believe what she did. The woman saw that one squirrel in particular was missing a front paw. Thinking she would need some extra help, Herta started throwing a little bit of corn out there every day. Little did she know that the squirrel will do something amazing. The tripod squirrel also received a funny name, Stubby. Crystal Herta was happy that the critter came to get her free snacks. A few days after, the other squirrels came asking for some treats. It's been 3 years since Herta brings dried corn or a corn cob to feed the furry friends. They come to get the treats and then go back into the trees, looking for nuts and other foods as she continues her work. Every morning when Herta gets into her office, the squirrels wait for her at the window. And if she runs late, they will just wait for her to come in. Wait until you see what she said about them. This is too funny. They'll literally start tapping the window as if to say, "Hey, you're late," said Herta. And if she misses work one day, her colleague would say, "Your squirrels have been looking for you." Wondering what they do in the summer holiday? When Herta has a few weeks off during the summer holiday, she will come to school every other day to make sure the squirrels have their treats. Herta's heart belongs to Stubby, though. This is what happened last fall. We're melting over here. Last fall, Stubby had 3 babies. Herta said she'd see her run around with them and hold them. It was the coolest thing. But that's not everything. What Stubby does next will blow your mind. It's been a few months, and Stubby's babies are big enough to bring them along. Herta said that she brings them to my window, too. This critter knows how to make an entrance. And she is quite a fighter, too. Stubby might have only 3 paws, but she is the boss in her group, says Herta. She's had a lot of fun over the years when she's seen Stubby wage war on the squirrels that came on her turf. Herta said that, if someone else gets near the corn she's eating, she'll run them off. You don't see a squirrel missing a paw very often, let alone one with such a funny personality. What's so great about this tiny critter is that she's a survivor. Herta laughed, saying that Stubby has no idea that she's any different from the others. This story filled everyone's hearts with joy. Next story will also make you laugh and melt from this much cuteness. Here's a hint. It has squirrel parties and many almonds. Ashley Deskins found one morning 4 baby squirrels in her backyard. She watched the mother squirrels come to get the babies, but 2 were left behind. She and her husband rushed to the vet, but they were too injured to be saved. She said that her experience sparked special interest in the squirrels, which caused me to appreciate and enjoy them during my daily routine. She started by occasionally leaving almonds on her back patio. Then she got an amazing idea. Ashley started to create small places where squirrels could eat their almonds. It started with just some little props and eventually led to me buying flooring to create more detailed images. She started taking photos. She paid attention to the materials that squirrels felt like jumping on and she started to use them. That's when she created more elaborate decors. You could say that she's throwing full-on parties for the squirrels. The scenes are filled with almonds, but the squirrels are too fast for the camera. It could be hours before any visitors come by. It can take several more hours before I can accomplish some finished images because they take their almonds and run away. Some of the squirrels will stay and eat them at the tiny tables. Ashley and her husband even named them after characters from Harry Potter: Neville, Luna, Lily, and Severus. We have a black male squirrel that visits, called Severus, that has an injured leg. They think Severus is one of the 2 babies that fell from their nest and were saved by their mothers. Neville has more courage, as he even gets inside the house to get more almonds. People are melting over these photos, so Ashley created a squirrel calendar. The calendar is filled with the most adorable photos. Who knew that a squirrel party can bring so much joy to both Ashley and to her squirrel friends, who are always ready to get their daily treats?